This edition of Smackdown is at Madison Square Garden. How eventful will it be? We will find out. This is AM Talks WWE. Let's talk Smackdown. Gonna start with the notable moments on this show. The Bloodline minus Jacob Fatu arrives. Paul Heyman is asking where Fatu is, but gets no answer as Solo Sikoa and the Tongans come to the ring for a chat. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton are not far behind, and the brawl is on. Owens hits a huge swanton off some equipment to put Sikoa through a table when SmackDown GM Nick Aldis and security show up to break it up. Hot start to the show here. Meanwhile, Aldis can't get the good guys out of the ring, so they beat up security. With security gone, threats are made to the Bloodline. Rhodes talks about how this arena deserves a world title shot, but instead, he has to deal with something he ended at WrestleMania. When he looks at Solo Sikoa, he doesn't see a tribal chief, but rather a seat filler. That was a good line. Nick Aldis has Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, and Randy Orton leave the arena. Solo Sikoa tells Paul Heyman that Jacob Fatu isn't here, but tonight, Heyman is officially becoming his wise man. The interaction with the NBA stars during the LA Night match was fun. Yeah. DIY is ready for their tag team title shot next week. Austin Theory shows up to say that he and Grayson Waller will win next week. But Johnny Gargano suggests that Waller is only in this for himself. Waller shows up to jump Gargano, but Theory gets him out of there. Here is the Bloodline for the acknowledgement ceremony. Paul Heyman handles the induction, but Solo Sikoa cuts him off and says he's introducing the newest member of the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu, Sikoa's personal enforcer. Sikoa has the Tongans and Fatu acknowledge him, which goes rather quickly. That leaves Heyman, who is rather hesitant. He says he acknowledges that Solo Sikoa is not his tribal chief. The look on Paul Heyman's face, along with the stress and all the things that the Bloodline has put him through since Roman's absence, is visible. Solo Sikoa Samoan spikes Heyman, and Fatu goes to the top rope and jumps on Paul Heyman. And that's not all. The trio decide a triple powerbomb, and they actually put Heyman through the announce table. Fatu and the Tongans, along with Solo Sikoa, put the ones in the sky. The countdown to Roman Reigns returning continues, and now we pretty firmly know which side Heyman is going to be on. It seems like the battle lines are gonna be drawn. Full of intensity, and props to Paul Heyman for taking that table bump at his age. Let's cover the match card on the show. In the first match, Tiffany Stratton wins against Jade Cargill and Candice LeRae to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. LA Knight, yeah, wins against Logan Paul and Santos Escobar to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah. In the main event of SmackDown, Naomi wins against Blair Davenport and Indy Hartwell to qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Overall, this show was efficient with the few matches it offered, and further set up the PLE card along with continuing the intensity of the Bloodline saga and setting the stage. One more SmackDown before Money in the Bank PLE. This is AM Talks WWE. Thanks for tuning in.